Hello. You don't know who I am, but you do know what time it is. It's time, yet again, for Portland Retro Gaming Expo. That's right, it's going to be another wonderful year. Yeah, 3 days of glorious gaming. 3 days of hunting for things. You know what we're doing? We're really going to be hunting a lot for the Sega Master System stuff. God, other than that, we're going to be looking for everything else just to add a lot of sweet stuff to the collection. And I bet we're going to get a lot. So you know what? Let's get to this place. Let's get to the expo. Let's have a great time. I need to put this back at the beginning of the video so we can remember. I will be showing you all of our pickups after the end of the video. So if you can't watch too much of the show floor, go ahead, fast forward to then, and see all the goodies, because there's a lot of good stuff. All right, here we go. We're gonna find a lot of good stuff. I just know it. We always do. Oh really? The ultimate joystick control. I wonder, have you tried? I haven't yet been brave enough to try Ultima on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I played on the Commodore a bit, but I should probably try it sometime on the NES. Oh man, look at all these beautiful handheld consoles. I could use every one of them. And, sometime I need to drop some big bills again and grab another one. People have always complained about this cover art, but even back then, and still today, I quite like it. It's pretty just bizarre and fun. Alright, some Sega Master System games. These are why we're here. Well, one of the reasons why we're here. So let's check these out, see if there's anything in this bunch here that we need. I have a fondness for all Nintendo DS games. I really think it's just the packaging. The case, it's one of my favorite cases in all of gaming. Yeah, it is. I really enjoy that case. It's just something about it draws me to it every time. So the overall color and then the great artwork on this game here really caught my attention, and I should have picked it up. Maybe I'll make a note of it so I can be sure to pick it up next time or at one of the next conventions I can go to, because it really caught my eye. Oh yeah, look at this. Nice pile of Vita games. Hopefully there's one or two in here we can snag. man, look at the price on that now. Sure, I'm glad I got mine a few years ago in a Black Friday sale. Should have known as soon as I picked it up, since it had those two magical words on it, Chrono Trigger, that I needed to buy it because I never found it again. There it is, rule of thumb to live by. See a tank, buy a tank. Gotta get it. And now that most amazing theme song is stuck in your head. Boom! Some Captain Harlock out in the wild, here in the West. Now that's awesome. Perfect. Another treasure trove of Master System games to go through. Yeah, I really do need to get back into collecting more stuff for my Jaguar, but man, these games have gotten expensive, crazy. These were some really cool art projects. Great prints with little magnets you can move around on each board, or on each print, you'd say. Yeah, really cool. Just a wonderful set of different consoles here. Pick one, or pick them all. Yeah, I pick them all. Speaking of consoles, here's stuff for the Wii U. Now, that's one I still don't have, but I keep thinking about it every time. I thought about it a lot for this convention, but I still didn't bite the bullet. What do you guys think? Should I get one? Like I said last year as well, they're all so pretty. I need them all, and not behind a display case, but in my hand with a game and just sitting on the couch or in a chair somewhere and playing it. It's fun to see the Atari Jaguar CD in person, but it's never fun to see that price tag, and I'll probably never end up with one, but there it is. Who remembers the original Wasteland? Did you ever beat it? I never beat it, but I sure played a bunch of it. Whenever you needed a break from the show floor, there was a pretty large pinball and just regular arcade and a big sit-down area for all kinds of different consoles, so you could just game and have a great time. Do it. Prepare to qualify. Well, as you saw, the good news is so far we have quite a bit of new Master System games to add to the collection. The less expensive ones we've pretty much ran out of now. I think we've got most all those. Now we've got to start getting into the games for the collection that are a little bit more, right, a little bit more spendy. So we'll be starting probably to look at those and maybe grabbing one or two more of them, and then just keep looking for everything else or anything else that we can find, because evidently there's gonna be a lot more vendors today, and it's gonna be really crazy. I mean, crazy in a good way, right? So anyways, let's get back at it. Let's get back to scrounging around, finding some more stuff, finding some more games, and see what today will bring us. See you on the floor. I have no idea if this is any good or not, but I sure love the cover to this, so I'm gonna have to get it. Yeah, another item on my big purchase wish list is a 32X. Yeah, I really want one. I really do. Yeah, and I'll keep talking about my list. Sometime I need to get one of the translucent colors for the N64.
Retro Whole Wheat.
Oh, yes.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I follow you.
Oh, hey,
I
great.
recognize you. I saw my son your video.
Whew, look at that. A sealed copy of From Mission 4. Oof, that was very tempting. Very tempting. I'm a sucker for colored consoles, and that's a beautiful red. Yeah, now I'm having flashbacks to this video clip, and I wish I would have bought this game. Dang it! No one else liked this game, but I really enjoyed it, and that's just the truth. And I'm gonna stick with that. I enjoyed Biomutant. Man, back in the day, there was nothing quite like the big box PC games. I mean, just look at this artwork and this packaging. It was awesome. It was awesome. This was an amazing trip down memory lane. Legacy of the Ancients was one of my all-time favorite games back in the day on the Commodore, and oh my god, it's just, look at that artwork. Is that not amazing? That is amazing. Look at this gorgeous white PS2. That is a thing of beauty. And we came by, I think we came by the day 3, and somebody was buying it. So I got to watch at least somebody pick it up, buy it, and know that they are thoroughly going to enjoy having that in their collection. And that is awesome. And here is just a beautiful spread of consoles, controllers, and other peripherals. Just, it all looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Don't you just want it all? Here we go, Blaster Master, one of my very favorite NES games. Should be one of your favorites too. The music in that game is the absolute bee's knees. Yeah, so America Warriors, ones that I definitely still need for the Master System, but the pricing for it here at the convention was all over the place. So I may have to just resort to eBay because the pricing there seemed quite more in line and almost regulated. But like I said, here at the convention, these prices were all over. I'd like to take this moment to have a shout out to my Destiny 1 fire team. You guys were the best. Another pile of Master System games. There's got to be something in here that we need. I know I have several of these figures. I should probably look to see which ones I have and if they're worth anything. Interesting prices on these. I didn't realize they would actually increase in value. More wonderful DS games, but I gotta resist the temptation because I need to focus on the Master System. Maybe later I can come back for a bunch of DS stuff. Ha! Long box version of Shootout. That right there, my friends, was my very first PlayStation 1 game. MechWarrior 5 was so good, I had to get the Platinum Trophy twice, once on the PS4 and once on the PS5. Another item on the wish list, the Atari Lynx. Oh man, the disappointing part was all the ones in here that I needed, they weren't full meal deals. Dang it. Oh yeah, taking a quick break here since we had a fire alarm. So yeah, that looks like it has cleared, and hopefully they'll be letting us all back in again. All right, let's head back in.
May I have your attention? Building staff have investigated and cleared the fire alarm condition. Please resume your business and thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, there's some really clean and really good looking Sega Genesis games. Another one I wish I would have grabbed. Longbox Warhawk? Come on. That was... I should have grabbed it. I needed it. Oh, why didn't I get it? This gives me massive flashbacks. Man, look at all these 5 1/4 inch floppies. Dang. Yeah, how many did you have? I know that we had more actual copy programs than we probably did actually own, you know, the real games. Another one as I'm putting this all together where I realize I should have went back and grabbed it or just bought it at that moment. Oh wow, I don't know about you, but I put in a lot of hours with 1602 AD. Wow, that was a real fun one. Collector's log, convention day 3. Here we go. Yes, you are correct. That there is also on my list, the Sega CD. I still need one of those. And you're right, I need a lot of stuff, but it's okay. We got time, plenty of time. Oh yeah, the Jaguar booth. Where I can drool over all the new Jaguar software, all the new games, and then catch my breath again when I see the price of them all. Oh, stack the Master System. Let's see, maybe we can get lucky. Well, look at that. A second Jaguar CD spotting. How cool. I mean, really, at this point, if you stayed long enough throughout this video, do I need to say it? Yes, this is also on my list. Haha, yeah, Lands of Lore. I had fun with that game. I don't think I got very far though. Did we see this PS3 last year as well? Well, doesn't make any difference. I'll tell you right now, $1,200. That's right, that's what they were charging for it. Thank you, Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It was another great year. Alright, well, thank you for watching as much as you could for the show floor. I had a lot of footage, and I tried to pare it down as best I could, but there was so much good stuff, and I wanted to say so many things, but I didn't want to anyways, it was a lot. Very overwhelming at times. Major just overstimulation of just everything that we are out there looking for as gamers and as collectors. So anyways, let's go over this giant stack of goodness because there's a lot here. There's a lot to go through, and I can't wait to show you all. So let's just start. Let's do this off to the side so there's a bit more viewing, and let's get to it. Okay. All right, that's much better. Start off with the small, easy things. I was able to pick up a new Samus figure from Samus from Dread. So this is great. This one is out of the packaging, as you can see. So the one I still have is, is still all bundled up. So it's great to have another one of these. And you can never have enough. You can never have enough Metroid stuff. Well, I say that, but there were a few things that I didn't get while there at the show because then it would have been too much because I don't running out of room. Alright, well, let's get into some of these games here. I picked up some more stuff for the Game Boy Advance. These were great. These were super cheap in the $1 or $2 bin just of almost almost giveaways. And when it comes to the Game Boy Advance now and the DS, of course, I love those handheld systems, but now it is also fun to go back and just get some of this crazy old Nintendo license or Disney license games and just see what those were like. So we start off with some Disney Monsters Inc. There we go, Monsters Inc. How silly. We roll up to another Disney, Ratatouille. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how these turn out to be. Some of them are turn out to be surprisingly fun. Like I got a random Cars one year, and it was a fun little racing game. And then we've got this is from Hasbro, so that's even better, right? My Little Pony, and then we've got a Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's right, take you right back there to the late '90s. Like I said, it's all gonna be dumb fun, and then. In that pile was also a DS game, and that was for some SpongeBob. Was it Surf and Skate? And SpongeBob games are always going to be a good time. And that's it, so never mind about that. Let's move on to the next deal. Rolling up, let's get up to the Nintendo Entertainment System. I finally got myself a copy of Karnov. Oh, man, I used to... Like all the ones I've been buying, as I tell you in my pickup videos, I used to rent this one a bunch, and Karnov always kicked my butt. But I'm glad to have it, glad to get back in the collection. And then I found the instruction booklet as well, so that's awesome. Glad to have 2/3 of it here. Now, if I could just find a decent old box to put them all in, that'd be cool. Cool to have almost a full meal for this guy. Oh, and speaking of full meals, I got a full meal for Friday the 13th here. This is not an original box. This is a reproduction box, but I was fine with that because whatever. It's just good to have it for storage right now. It was gross. Just vendors out there, please remember to please clean these before you try and sell them, because this was disgusting. I mean, really, really gross. We grabbed another Transformers game. This is, what was this one again? What's it say down here? Oh, Revenge of the Fallen. And, why not, right? Transformers. Gotta love them. Missing stuff on the inside, but it was so cheap that couldn't pass it up. You know what that's like. I know you do. A lot of Vita stuff out there I got to get back into picking up as much as I can that I am missing. But I was able to grab Dungeon Hunter Alliance. And is that what that's called? Did I say that right? Yes. Dungeon Hunter Alliance. Yeah, I know this is one of the early release games for the Vita. Not very well scored, but that's alright. Anything for the Vita. It's good. I love the Vita so much. It's great stuff. I was able to pick some stuff up for the PSP, right? We've got Kingdom of Paradise in a nasty case that has been well used and abused. At this point, it's kind of fun to keep it like that to show the journey that it has taken throughout its lifetime. And we've got it all in here. PSP, a beautiful little machine as well. But then, rolling up, we got Monster Jam Urban Assault. Because, like so many other things I say, monster trucks. You gotta love monster trucks. Giant and loud and crunching things. Yeah. Activision. Well, there's a chance. There's a chance it might be alright. I'll give it a shot. And then, I was glad to do this. I did know it came out on PSP, but I guess I should have figured it did. And that is G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. I am a big G.I. Joe fan, of course. And so I love buying what I can to just have, and sometimes to also try and play. And let's got lots of good stuff here. But yeah, Rise of Cobra. Oh, what we've got this also on the PS3 and probably something else as well. But yeah, good times. And then PS4, picked up a few things. PS4 finally got Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sealed here. This is one with the little keychain. Includes the Baby Sonic keychain. So, wow. Either way, well, that's okay. Sonic Colors. One I looked at getting when it first came out, but then for some reason forgot about it. And then when I saw it for a very reasonable price, I snagged it. Oh, and then we've got new Gundam Breaker. You break, build, battle. Sure, I'll do that. Sounds fun. Sounds fine to me. Give me Gundam. Give me some mechs. Give me mechs. Give me tanks. And I am a happy boy. That is great. Oh, and then, well, try as best as I can. Sometimes, you know, you do end up with duplicates, and I can't. Well, I mean, I should, but sometimes you're in just such a rush, or you're finding so many good things at once while you're at one of these big conventions like this. You're just buying everything you're seeing, and you don't always check your database of games you have. You know, right? I use GameEye for everything, but anyways, I grabbed one that I didn't check on, and that was Dissidia NT for yeah, the PS4 here. But this is a sealed copy, so there we go. I guess I'll keep this one here sealed because, right, the other one's already open. Why not? Then we got Persona 5 Strikers. What a great game. I mean, I haven't finished it yet because it's so freaking long, but it is a blast to play. It is fun every time you get in to play for another 10 or 20 hours. You get sucked in, you have a great time, and it's going to be great to try out the Strikers, see what this one's like. And finally for the PS4, we've got Wargroove, the Deluxe Edition. I don't know anything about this. That's why I grabbed it. It just looks interesting. It was also very inexpensive. And then we had everything inside here. So you've got the little sticker page, a map, and the instruction manual, along with the disc. And that is wonderful. Looks like it could be a lot of fun. And that's why I grabbed it. Unknown, don't know anything about it. Those are always, sometimes those are sometimes those are the most fun ones to grab. The ones you have no idea about. They just look cool, and then you start them up, and you find out that they are not just cool, they're great. Ooh, all right, we found a few for the Genesis. Also, I picked up X-Men. Yes, I would have loved for it to be a full meal deal, but it wasn't. It's all right. I will find a way to grab the menu at some point. But being a big ol' X-Men and Mutant fan, I grabbed it. Glad to add it to the collection here. And then we found a copy of Fantasia. And come on, Fantasia. It's going to be great. It's got to be great. Again, no instructions, but that's all right. I'll find those at some point. And then one which I really didn't pay attention to the cost, because once you see what's on the cover, you just have to buy it. And that is M1 Abrams Battle Tank. And my weakness for tanks and seeing a tank and buying a tank. See the tank game, buy the tank game. That's kind of the rule, right? Isn't that? I mean, that's the way you live. Buy, and that's how you hunt for games too, right? Anyways, it was a full meal. Simulator series. So, I'm in. Oh, and then two more things here before we get into all the Master System games, because like I said, we were looking for a bunch of Master System stuff, and we got a bunch. Now this was my big Vita pickup for the convention. I've been looking at this game ever since it was released, just always waiting for the right price, and of course it started to skyrocket for a while, and then it finally came back down, and that is Stranger of Sword City, the collector's edition here. So, Stranger of Sword City is still all sealed up, maybe I need to do a little, that's a great idea, maybe I will do a little mini unboxing to see what all the goodies are inside here, and I cannot wait to see it and then to play it. Our last little item before we get to the Master System stuff was a Metroid tin. Yes. This was very inexpensive. It was all kinds of crazy prices throughout the convention at different places, and then I found one that was selling it for very little, so I grabbed it, and this is wonderful to add. Great to have the collection. I'll find somewhere to display it. Don't worry. Okay, now like we said at the beginning of this, when we first started, as we continue to look for all of the North American, US released Sega Master System games, and I continued that series, I was able to pick up many that we needed here at the convention. Now, there were a lot that I didn't pick up, of course, because they weren't the full meal deals like I'm looking for, because I'm looking for the case, the game, and the manual. So, here are the ones that I did find that I was able to grab for us. First one is Spellcaster. Oh man, this one looks really cool. Yeah, this one looks great, and that's a pretty good artwork. There's a fun little graphic there on front. I like it. And oh, that's right. This one. I'll show you a little bit on the inside. We even have the previous owner's codes written down, so that'll be good. I'll be able to use some of those. But here we go, Spellcaster, and it's still got the Sega poster in it as well. And there you go, right there. And then I've got pages, 4 pages of notes. Well, maybe that'll help me on my quest to become the ultimate spellcaster, or the only spellcaster, or the spellcaster, whatever the adventure is to be. Right. We'll worry about figuring that out in a little bit. Oh, okay. And hey, Shanghai, come on. Shanghai is a fun game. You remember playing this a lot on the on Windows? I know I did. Played it a lot there. Look at that inside. It's nice and clean. That's good. The box is a little bit beat up, but that's okay. There we go. Shanghai. Add that. We found Maze Hunter 3D. Oh, there we go. Maze Hunter. A 3D cartridge. Requires a 3D glasses. So I've got a... I think this is my second 3D game. So we're going to have to grab and find those 3D goggles. Or 3D goggles. Those 3D glasses sometime to give it a shot. And see how it works out. Oh, and then one you see everywhere, but like I said, now is the time to go ahead and grab it. We're going to grab another ones. That is Monopoly. Although I usually don't see cases this clean. So this is fun to see. Very clean, very good case. And well, let me see. Let me show you something here inside. Looking for Monopoly, there are 2 variations to the actual cart, and this is the one that I wanted, so I'm glad that this was in it. So let me first show you this full meal deal inside, and then go ahead and look at that cart right there. See that? Yeah, it's got to be a little bit of a typo, because that's Monopoly. And then you can find another cart that has Monopoly spelled correctly with a lowercase p. Now that one I can now just grab, and I will just grab that as a loose cart to add to the collection, so I can have that too, because, hey, it's fun. Then we've got, oh, this is a very clean box. Wonderful. World Grand Prix. Very clean. Looks great. You know this is gonna be fast. The game's gonna be fast. Look at the checkers flying off the checkered flag. Yeah, gonna be fast. Inside is beautiful as well. You see, real clean and crisp. All just wonderful full meal deals. Really fattening up the collection. We've got Great Golf. Not the greatest box. The plastic is all a little bit chewed up here on the edge. But here we go. Great Golf. A few more of the great titles left for the sports. For the Master System I still need to pick up. But this brings another one closer. Great Golf. Another one closer for all of the great games. And then we grab Parlor Games. And we'll see how fun this is. This is family fun. And oh, look at that. We got another what do you call it? Another Sega poster in here. But Parlor Games. So yeah. You know, still grabbing some of the I'm still just grabbing Master System games that we don't have yet, that are full, complete meals. I've got everything in them, and that have pretty good cases, so everything's looking really good. Yes. And there you have it. There was the big haul. Everything we could find at Portland Retro Gaming Expo for this year. It was wonderful. 3 days of goodness. It was great seeing all kinds of people. I know I saw some of you there. And now I need to hear from you guys. What did you pick up from the Retro Gaming Show? Or what was your best find? Or what did you see that was unexpected? I know I saw a lot of things that I wanted to grab, but I didn't. But that's okay, because that's the way it goes. And sometimes in these, if you snooze, you lose. And I know, and I decided that I should finally get that item. I went back towards where it was at, and it was gone. And that's okay. I'll pick it up next time, I'm sure. Gosh, another great time, another great year, all kinds of goodness, as you saw. And well, thank you for making it through this video, however long it took you. I'm glad you stuck around, because it was well worth it. So yes, thank you again for watching. We'll catch you in the next video, and as always, game on.